My name's Todd Anderson, and I'm Marketing Director here at Subzero Engineering. I've worked with the brand for over 15 years, and I can attest to the fact that this company has always had a spirit of innovation. At the outset, they literally started in a garage. And here we are now, 15 plus years later, in a 155,000 foot incredible state-of-the-art manufacturing facility. In that time period, I watched the company go through growing pains. I watched them innovate in different directions. Sometimes they'd go and then they'd pivot. But that core personality, that spirit of innovation, that spirit of looking at the market and saying, we see a problem, we see people who need solutions. And we're gonna work on solutions beyond just building a door or building a panel. We are the company that builds solutions. This has always been a group of individuals who are solution-oriented. These are creative thinkers. They've always been a little on the edge in the industry, and that's what sets us apart. Our engineers think through their processes. They think through the problems. It's not about selling the product and getting it out. It's always been about identifying a need in the market and really trying to hear what does a client need? What is a customer facing? And how can we create a product that is adaptable enough to become a solution? Yes, it's a simple door. Yes, it's a panel. But how does something so simple, such a simple concept, really evolve into a solution that lasts a test of time? When you go to our website, you see solutions for critical environments. Yes, we sell products. We sell products for data center containment. We sell products for clean rooms, but it doesn't say products. It says solutions for critical environments. And we say that because we realize in the data center industry, it's a lot bigger than a panel or a door. We're talking about the nervous system of modern society. Being able to live, being able to breathe, being able to maintain sustainability. And so, sure, you can put up panels, we can put them up quickly, many people can. But when we're talking a solution, does the life of your product last? Does it contribute to the sustainability of the earth, of our industry? Does it save you power? Does it pay for itself over the course of time? That is a solution versus a product. The possibilities to our solutions are endless. And that's why when we first engage a customer, it's not about identifying the right product. Let's step away from that. Let's zoom out. It's not about the product, it's about the solution that you need. We're assured that our products are adaptable to create your solution. But tell me your problem. You're in healthcare. What are you struggling with? You're in aerospace. What are the current limitations? Well, let's think around that and let that define and help us identify the product that we can adapt to you. Ultimately, the solution, the Subzero Engineering solution. You know, as you explore your options, the first place you probably go is online. A simple internet search, containment solution. That's a good place to start. And obviously a customer has come to us by that means. But it's bigger than that. We look to have a conversation with you. When we can identify what your unique challenges are. We don't just bring a box and sell it to you, or we don't contain in a standard way. Your situation is unique. Research online is your starting point, but from there, let's open a conversation. Let's hear your concerns, and then let's push our boundaries. Let's think big. How does your facility need to grow? How long do you want this to last? What is the potential to make your processes easier? That is the Subzero process of a solution, not just selling a product. So the Essential line is our foundational line of containment. This is a tried and true product. This line is foundational, right? It's the building block. It is built with materials that check the right boxes, but it's also cost effective. So when a client has a budget that's more limited or doesn't require as much flexibility, the Essential line may be the right way to go. But then looking at our legacy at Subzero, we've always been top-notch. We have always been focused on quality, focused on improvement, focused on giving the best. And then that is where our Elite line comes into play. The name's Elite. Elite is the best product line in the data center containment industry. You've got to touch our product. You've got to talk to someone who's walked into a data center. You know, the end user, that person in the data center who's using our product every day, ask them if there's a difference. Have you ever walked through a door and it's I have, and it was probably cheaper, so that's why you bought it. That is the reality of Elite versus everything else on the market. When you walk into a data center and there is a Subzero Elite door or a panel, you don't even need to be an engineer. You look at it and you're like, wow, that one's nice. That's sleek. There's something better about the quality. And then when you go to open it, it's just beautiful. It's like butter. It's like butter. It's amazing. Elite is built to last. It's beautiful. It's aesthetically pleasing. Elite is elite. The truth about the Subzero brand is this is a brand that prides itself on quality. We've always been pushing ourselves to grow. We've always been open to new things, and we facilitate customization for a customer solution. So why don't we do that for ourselves? We do. We're always growing, we're always customizing, we're always figuring out how to do better. And that has been the history of Subzero, and it will continue to be the legacy that we protect for decades to come. When you go into a data center that contains a Subzero Engineering solution, you're gonna see a little subtle frosted SZ on the corner of every panel or door. You know, that is there as a reminder that you're gonna be okay. Your data center is going to run more efficiently. You're gonna contribute to sustainability. It's gonna last. Our name is right there. We got your back. Maybe we installed it 6 months ago, maybe 3 years ago, maybe and hopefully 10 years ago, and you haven't even needed to call us because it lasts that long. But that SZ is our seal of approval that we're here and we're continuing to support you in your solution long term. The importance of hearing is pivotal to a turnkey solution. The solution starts with you, our customer. It starts with asking questions and hearing where you are. We understand it's in your name. You manage a critical environment. You manage a data center that's a lifeline of humanity today and technology. You manage a pharmaceutical manufacturing facility that is literally keeping people alive with the products that you make. You work in a food processing facility where people's health is involved. And there's a level of stress in what you have to deliver. And you're reaching out to us to be stewards of protecting that environment. That is an honor and a responsibility we carry. Our job is to make your job successful. Our job is to help you deliver and sustain your critical environment in a way that it can continue to help the society we live in. Having been an observer of the Subzero brand for well over 15 years, I can say as a company they believe in open doors. We have so many examples right here in the office and in production of individuals that I have seen in our old facility when it was much, much smaller, much smaller. And these individuals were perhaps young men and women who are working part-time, and Subzero Engineering facilitated flexibility in their schedule. But then as they grew, they were literally building our products with their hands. They didn't know much about data centers, but they learned. And next thing you know, they're leading in the back. And then next thing you know, they're on our site services teams, traveling all over the country, being in real data centers, dealing with the frustrations of when something isn't built right. Now they have a level of understanding. And then time goes on and they're project managing. And now one of these gentlemen I talked to today, he is one of our lead salesmen. But the value to the customer is we promote within and we expose our team to as many aspects of the process as possible. It helps them be very cognizant of the importance to attention to detail. And it just feels wonderful to watch someone grow and reach their potential and identify traits in them that really shine and put them in a role that's going to benefit themselves and also their family. So Subzero Engineering believes in open doors. We believe in open doors with our team. We need to open doors for our customers, doors that they might not even know need to open. What am I talking about? Well, they come to us with a problem, and they may even have a product in mind, and they may be right about the product they need. But our job is to get them to think bigger. We can deliver what you asked for, but have you thought maybe in 5 years, your facility will need to grow? Will the solution you buy today, will that investment allow room to open up without having to buy it all over again? Can we build on it? Or maybe regulations. Let's speak about the medical or pharma. Maybe there's standards or regulations that will come into play that will require you to make changes. We're gonna lead you into considering those things. In the data center containment industry, the future is about our environment. The future is about sustainability. So when we are playing a small part in the building of a data center, we want to encourage you to think about these things. How can we save energy? How can a door or a literal panel, how can it contribute to reducing energy costs or water usage? That is where we open the door to you to think bigger. If a customer goes on our website, if they see a list of industries, I think we have 10 or 12 there now. We don't service 10 or 12 industries. We service potentially hundreds. The Simplex line is incredibly adaptable. And that line really, to identify if it's a right line for you, it comes down to 3 basic principles. And that is what will determine if the line's right for you. Every Simplex solution boils down to 3 specific requirements that determine that Simplex is right for you. The first one is you have an environment that you need to contain. You have something out there that needs to be kept away from what's in here. Or in the reverse, something in here needs to be safeguarded from what's out there. Do you need to contain your environment? That's identification 1. Number 2, you need it to be modular. Whatever the space you're containing, you need it to move. Perhaps it needs to be disassembled at some point. Perhaps it needs to be added to at some point. For whatever reason, you need this solution to be modular. Principle 3 in identifying if you need a Simplex cleanroom solution is that the solution needs to separate. So there's many ways to separate a space. You can do that with a rigid system that doesn't allow something to cross through. Or perhaps your solution, you need separation, but you need the ability to walk from one environment to another, or you need access points. Whatever the case, that's all doable with a Simplex solution. The first step in finding a solution right for you, let me ask you this. How do you need to contain your environment? Why? Not how, we'll help you with that. Why do you need to contain your environment? Perhaps it's a regulation, perhaps it's a given. Maybe you're a welding shop and sparks are flying everywhere. It's obvious why you need to protect it. But maybe you're a pharmacy and there's regulations, strict regulations in effect. Okay, we can deal with that. But let's start with the why. The Simplex line has been around for 40 years. It has a legacy in the industry. And we're so excited to see where that grows. We've really seen it, everything, small to huge. But with that legacy, technology has changed, advancements in society have happened, and we've continually adapted. So we're really excited to see what the next 40 years brings. I really believe, this sounds ridiculous, I believe that a Simplex clean room could literally be the first clean room on the moon. I know that sounds crazy, but it's a reality. We work in the aerospace industry. We build massive structures that facilitate the building of rockets. And does it make sense with that relationship? The clean room that is the first clean room on the moon goes up in that rocket. It's flat packed. I mean, our materials, our products are modular. They're flat packable, super shippable. Lends itself well to space travel. So anyways, whatever's ahead, whatever it is, we're gonna adapt because those three basic requirements, contain, modularity, and separation, will continue to be requirements in whatever advances are ahead. When we use a term turnkey solution, we're talking about potential here. We're talking about thinking outside of the box. We're talking about thinking with the future in mind, thinking with expandability, growth, sustainability. So the future of Subzero Engineering is to continue on that path. Think bigger, push forward, innovate, try something new, hear the customer, and move in the direction of the needs that they currently have. You know, I can speak from experience, having been in data centers, having touched other containment solutions doors, and seeing their panels and seeing the way even their site service teams build their products. There is a marked difference. There's a marked difference when you see it in the real world. Subzero Engineering prides itself on quality. We have processes in check. We have a facility that is big enough to deliver. We are backed by a huge corporation named Seneca, which even helps us financially stand up to deliver on massive, massive products in ways others can't. So the Subzero brand, that little seal, the SZ seal, is stronger than ever, that you are in safe hands with Subzero. We take our role and our stewardship very seriously, and you never go wrong with choosing a Subzero solution. When it comes to industries we serve, if you don't see it on the website, but you have a problem that requires containment, modularity, or separation, and it's maybe out of the box, we're the people to call. Let's figure it out. We are solution-based. We're not industry-based, we're solution-based. So talk to us about your problem, your process, your need, your facility, and we're going to collaborate and find and create the right solution for you. The Subzero legacy goes back 15 years, and I'm so thankful to have been a part of it from the beginning. But I'm so proud right now to say they're stronger than ever. We are stronger than ever for a number of reasons. There is a team in place that is so capable. The amount of knowledge base in the data center industry and even others in production and leadership and project management is stronger than it's ever been. The team mentality here, it's a feeling of camaraderie. People are sharing with one another as they create the solutions for our customers. But then the facility itself, we started in a garage, a literal garage, and we were successful there. And then we grew bigger and we were successful there. Take all of that and put that in a building the size of a Costco with 70 workers in the back and an office space that's 30,000 feet with dozens of people facilitating our customer solution. We are equipped. We are equipped to deliver, to create, and to support you. Subzero Engineering is about turnkey solutions. That means the full solution, right? So that means a customer comes with us with a problem or a need, but we explore that. We hear you, we listen, and then we go into the design phase, the engineering phase, the requirements, the quoting, the engineering, the manufacturing, eventually, if it's something you'd like, the site services, warranty, keeping our solution healthy, the full cycle. That is a turnkey solution. But the turnkey solution, it starts with you. It starts with a call. It starts with a discussion. Let us listen, put it out on the table. And from there, we'll see where your solution grows. Can we find it? Yeah, absolutely. Our product line is a product line to build your solution. How that's gonna happen will be determined by what your specific problem is. When we're speaking of Subzero's capacity, Subzero has always had the creative capacity. Day one, they've always been creative. They've always been thought leaders. They've always been pushing concepts. But to be transparent, we always haven't been able to deliver. There's limitations, right? There's limitations with space. There's limitations with resources as a company. And there's growing pains. But just like us humans, growing pains make us better. Growing pains are what make us grow and learn and eventually become mature and eventually speak from an experience that no one else has. That is where Subzero Engineering is today. We have a 155,000 square foot facility. We are financially stable. We have a leadership team with decades of experience. We have engineers who have worked their way up from building the product to installing the product to designing the product. We are ready to rock and roll. Bring us your problem, and we can't wait to find your solution.